Hi, welcome to my podcast called There's Still Hope. My name is Dylan and I am your host. I created this podcast to inspire anybody and everybody in this world, changing the world one person at a time. I'm going to try to upload every weekday and take the weekends off. My first thing I want to get into is bullying. Um, First off, bullying just not cool. Bullying has been a thing for 30, 40, 50, 60 years and it's made many people kill themselves over it. One little comment you say to someone could change their life drastically. It's just not cool. Nearly 1 in 5 students report from bullying during the school year, impacting over 5 million kids annually, according to the National Center for Education Statistics. Kids who are bullied are increased risk for depression, anxiety, sleep difficulties, lower academic achievement, and even dropping out of school. Almost all forms of bullying peak in middle school. Specifically, 6th grade students reported the highest percentage of bullying. One of the number one types of bullying is cyberbullying. Approximately 34% of students report experiencing cyberbullying during their lifetime. Over 60% of students who experience cyberbullying reported that it has immensely impacted their ability to learn and feel safe while at school. What that means is you can't just wake up and go to school and expect nothing to happen anymore. Kids that something terrible has happened in their life or a tragedy has happened in their life or something just weird has happened in their life, they get bullied over it. Um when I was in 8th grade, we were at a band competition and what they do at our band competition, they drop us off at a little establishment where it's like 6, 7, 8 restaurants in one. And being me, I'm a skinny kid, but I ate from all the restaurants like an idiot. And well, it's a 2.5 hour bus ride, and we get pulling up to school. My stomach starts killing me, and so I run off the bus, leave all my stuff on the bus, and go into school. All the bathrooms are locked. I get in the hallway, and I end up crapping in the hallway. Well, 2 weeks later, they found out that I did it, the entire school, and 3 years now, I realized something. Out of all the friends I have, not one person stood up for me. Not one of my friends told people to stop talking about me. Not one of my friends stood up and said, hey, that's enough. Never have. But still, to this day, they still haven't. I don't even know who to call my true friends anymore. Still impacts me to this day. What I did, yes, it was very disgusting, and I have no clue why I did it, but just wish I had one person to be able to like say, hey, you're there with me to the end. You stuck up for me. Thank you. But all they did was laugh. Everybody. That brings me to my next subject. Self-harm. Um, Many people self-harm themselves over depression and anxiety and bullying. Number one obstacle of self-harm is bullying. Um, Targets of cyberbullying are at a greater risk than others of both self-harm and suicidal behaviors. Approximately 18% of youth report self-harming at least once in their life, impacting 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 10 boys. About 6% of students have digitally self-harmed or anonymously posted online or shared hurtful content about oneself. Throughout my I'm in the middle of my high school career now. Throughout these last 4 or 5 years, Um, I've dated a lot of people, obviously, but a couple of my friends have hurt themselves severely, very, very badly, over depression and anxiety. And one of my exes almost killed themselves over it. It's not a thing to do. You can hurt somebody from three simple words: "I hate you." That can make you. That can make somebody kill themselves. That can make somebody end their lives and destroy anyone. Three words. It's happened before. Three words made somebody kill themselves. Anything you say to anyone drastically changes their life. So why not go up to someone and say, "Hey, I don't really know you, but I think you're a great person. I should get to know you." Instead of go up to someone and say, "Ha, you crapped in the hallway," or "Ha ha ha, you're weird, nobody likes you." Makes no sense. Just because someone's weird in this school and is not like the other kids in the school, it does not mean you have to bully them, and it does not mean you have to say stuff about them to change their lives and to just get a quick laugh for a couple minutes. That quick laugh you're getting for a couple minutes just changed that person's life for 4 or 5 years from then. That quick laugh that you just decided you had to have made that kid go home and cut themselves to almost killing themselves. Think about that. Every minute in your life counts. Everything you say to anyone and everyone counts. God is always watching you, no matter what. So why not leave God with a smile on his face? Why not go out there and be the change? Why not go out there and be the difference in life? Why not go out there and tell people to stop doing the wrong things? Go out there and tell people what is right in this world. Why not be the difference? Harriet Tubman once said, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world." Think about what I just said. Think about what Harriet Tubman said. You have to remember that you are an important part in this world, no matter how small of a town you live in, no matter how small of a family you have, no matter how small of a part you think you play in this world. You play the biggest part. You could be 3 years old and change the world. You just have to know how to do it. And only you can do it. Only you. Nobody else could change the world except for you. But also, only you can make that decision. Only you can make the decision to not bully someone, to not harass someone, but to be the change. God is calling you to change the world one life at a time, and one small step at a time. Begin today, where you are right now. Begin today, Dylan Burrows once said. Begin today, where you are. Forget everything you did in the past. Forget all of your past bad decisions and change today, right here, right now, to the second. Be the change. Go online. Tell someone they're great. Go to someone. Tell someone that they are great and that you are a loving person of God and that God loves you. Tell someone that. Turn around, shake their hand, say, "God loves you." That'll change the world for that person. And you're changing the world one step at a time, one life at a time. You're changing the world when you say that to someone. The next thing I wanted